All right, so beginning this upper body day, we just hit some different warm up routines, just kind of get loose, just some different things, some crawling, some rolling. The old, this is one of my favorites when I'm by myself training, which is most of the time. Roll the ball, roll and try and get it before it gets off the mat. So somersault transition to find that ball. It's just something to get you warm rather than just doing your typical dynamic warm up. Your mobility drills. Yeah, I do plenty of mobility drills. I just like to do them more throughout the day at different times, in between sets and stuff. So I don't feel it get me like warmed up. I like to do gamify stuff, mess around with handstands, tumbling, those types of things for my warm up. Mix in some of that stuff, some impulses you'll see coming up. Get the arms good and loose. I've just found that works better for me than what I used to do, which is your typical do some shoulder mobility, some hips or back or whatever it is. And I still do that stuff from time to time. I just find this stuff is more engaging, more fun, and gets me actually better prepared to warm up, where I'm actually moving the entire body, moving the body, throwing some cartwheels. Again, down here in the basement, it stinks because if I extend my legs too high, scrape them against the ceiling. And I've had my history of stupid toe injuries from stupid things, but we still got to get them done. So cartwheels are one of my favorite ways to do it, and I'm not good at them. I've gotten a ton better over the last 2 years, where I actually look like I'm somewhat competent in them, but nowhere near like gymnasts or even like little kids who can do them, especially my little niece. She's so much better at them than I am, but one day I'll be there. So using these different things to warm up. Warm up doesn't have to be like the typical bodybuilder, grab some 2.5 pound, 5 pound plates and do some arm circles. That's not a warm up. That's kind of boring. Then hit some pulse push ups. Again, kind of get the body going fast and actually warmed up. Side to side push up pogos, always a good variation to get the body moving fast. So hit that as the warm-up. Hit some impulses here, I believe, are next. Impulses. Get the high reps on these. Get everything good and warm. Get the shoulders warm, the pecs warm, the rear delts warm. Everything just warmed up, good to go, because we're going to be doing some explosive lifts, some heavy drop catches today. And again, warm-up can be whatever you want it to be. Find what works for you. There's no one thing that you have to do. This is what I found works for me. I found a lot of this stuff, this gamifying stuff works better for especially youth athletes rather than, here, let's do some boring skips or some boring drills. Gamify it, make it fun. Even if you're by yourself, find different ways to gamify your training, to challenge yourself. It's going to get you more engaged, and you'll get warmed up even better and be better prepared. So if you're warmed up, the warm-up is just part of your training. So I just consider it part of my training. It doesn't have to take you long. This took me, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, if that. So get into it, get ready to go so you can do what you need to do, because that's the whole point of training, is to make progress, to get that create that stimulus for your body to progress forward, whether it's building muscle, getting faster, getting stronger, becoming more athletic. So that's what we do. That was our warm-up. Then we get to our training. What's up, everyone? So we are back inside. Look for the time peak anyway, for the winter, fall, late fall, winter, at least for the training stuff. We'll still do a lot of stuff outside. We might be in the garage for some jumping and some overhead stuff, because as you can see, don't have very tall ceilings in here, but it's back in more comfortable. Well, you don't have to worry about the hands freezing to the bar. It's finally we went from 70s to 30 this morning, so typical Wisconsin weather. But today we just finished the warm up. Now we're going to jump into our first superset of the day. We're going to be going, here's how the training's going now. We're going to go fast and powerful upper body to more strength-based work upper body. We're going to do some speed in there too, but then get a little pump, hit the arms to end it out. Work on those more isolation type exercises. But first we're going to hit the landmine snatch. So just working on some coordination, working on some speed and power, and a little bit of that, not quite fully overhead, but overhead or overhead position. We can't really go a ton of full overhead in here. Then we're going to pair that with, what do we got? Oh, drop catch pull-ups. Again, can't go full on pull-ups in here, especially with drop catch because you're exploding up. There's nails going through the floor, so I kind of got it in here. I got to make sure I go in between the floorboards here, so I'm not, as you can see, my head disappear up there. So I don't put a nail through the head because, again, most ceilings, nails coming through the floor or ceiling, whatever way you look at it. And then we're gonna do one of my personal favorites, crawl to somersault into a ball toss. One of my favorite movements. Just, it's fun. Again, make training fun. Make it train like a kid. That's what I say. Even if you're an adult, you should be training and doing a lot of the stuff the kids do: the crawling, the skipping, the hopping, the rolling, the tumbling, the climbing, that type of stuff. After that, we'll get into more strength work. We're gonna do continue with drop catch, bench press. Paired that with the explosive or the drop catch PVC bench. Again, working on that rate of speed with our arms, contracting, relaxing, exploding those up. And then we'll do the same thing with the rows as well. So let's get going. We're here. It is Monday. So let's get training going here. Again, I don't have the best setup for this. I don't have a landmine or anything, the attachment. So I just put a tennis ball at the end. A simple way to do it if you don't want to spend money on a landmine attachment or a landmine unit, just cut a tennis ball open, stick it on the end of your barbell. Again, I don't really have, in here, it's not the best for these to wedge it in the corner just because I need to move my body in narrow walls. So we'll do it out here. Hopefully it doesn't move too much. So again, this is kind of works on that coordination too. So you're starting kind of on this stance, explode up. Again, it's that coordination too. That's why I like these. That's why I like Olympic lifts too. Focuses, helps the body work together, sync together. Again, not very good at these, but it's only second week doing them. Again, I've done them in the past, but just getting them ready, getting that body synced up, doing things you're not good at. Pick these up from Landmine University, so I like them. So I'll get warmed up set here, and then we'll start hitting. We're gonna do sets of 3 just to focus on quality. I'm not doing 20 reps in a row when they get sloppy at the end because you get kind of tired doing that full body stuff. So we're gonna focus on speed, power, and explosiveness, and that coordination. That's where it kind of sinks in the knees because I'm not gonna go super heavy because I want to be coordinated to drop, catch, and explode up. Try those with our drop catch pull-ups. Here in a little bit, probably get a little bit of rest here. Again, we're not trying to rush through these. We want to be high quality, high effort, high intent, and we need to be rested. That's where most of the training. If I actually videoed the entire training, you'd see a lot of me just sitting around, picking my butt, listen to music, whatever, in between, because there's a lot of rest in between. Good training is not go, go, go all the time. Yeah, there's a time and place for that. if you're doing like aerobic cardio and stuff. But you see all these group classes and stuff where they're nonstop. That just makes you sweaty and tired. I mean, if you enjoy that, then do it. But it's probably not the best if you're trying to be fast, powerful, and strong. That's just not how you train. You need rest. You need to recover. Yeah, you don't need to be sitting for 30 minutes in between a set of bicep curls or anything like that. But giving yourself a little rest allows your body to recover so you can put full intent, full effort into the next set and have good form, less likely to get injured. Going to get more quality reps, more quality sets, more quality training sessions if you do it that way, especially if you're training for speed, power, and strength. So drop catch pull-ups. First time back in here doing pull-ups, so I got to remember to watch my head. These might not be a good idea. I don't know if I've ever done drop catch in here. Okay, you can't go full out because stupid ceilings. All right, here we go. Crawl to roll over the ball to overhead throw. Just on these, it's always awkward with the roll. Sometimes you tweak your neck, so you gotta be careful on that. But we're gonna do a crawl. We're gonna do right into a somersault over the ball and a throw. One of my favorites. Oh, and of course, you knock the pad down. Train like a kid. Although most kids don't train, and they don't train like this because people try to get them to train like pro athletes when they're not pro athletes. Allow them to have fun. This goes for all my clients. I want them to have fun. I want to show them how fun exercise and how fun training can be, and that it's something they should do for life, no matter whether they're trying to be a pro athlete or just trying to be a great parent. That's why our country's so fat and out of shape, because we don't do anything. And we're just so lazy. We want to blame it on everything else. But we want to take all the Ozempic and all that BS rather than actually work and do something for yourself. So take care of yourself, invest in yourself. I'm not saying you have to do it with me. If you want to do it with me, great. Come train, we'll see if it's a good fit. But go exercise, eat well, sleep well. It's basic stuff that's simple in terms of doing it, but it's not easy to do, because if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Instead, we go, again, reach for the Ozempic and stuff like that, where we try to find these cheat ways to make it fast, when that's not actually doing anything. Maybe, yeah, sure, you maybe lose weight, but who wants to give all their money to the drug companies and stuff like that? Who trusts that stuff anyway? But again, exercise should be fun, especially for kids. Again, you don't need to train them to be pro athletes. Train them to learn to love, to exercise, to move their bodies, and have fun with it. Same with adults, because I think that's why so many adults don't like exercise, because they were punished with exercise when they were younger, and they just hate it because, oh, I gotta go run miles or do push-ups because I screwed something up. No, do it because you love yourself, because you love your body, because you want to be the best for. If you're a kid, you want to be the best, most athletic kid. If you're an adult, you want to be the best representative of health for your family. That's why I do it. Yeah, I don't have my own family, but for my nieces and nephews, for my parents, for my siblings, to show them, and extended family, to show them what healthy is. It's not going and taking a bunch of supplements and a bunch of prescription drugs and all this stupid stuff that people think, oh, this is the best way to do it, and take all this BS. I've done a lot of that crap. I've done all the diets and all that stuff. If you just really focus on the simple things, the eating real food, exercising, doing something you enjoy, and exercising and making it fun, and taking care of yourself, managing stress, sleeping, you're gonna be better off than 99% of the people. So that's what we got. So we're gonna continue, hit this for a few rounds. All right, so here we start our, I guess, kind of our main strength lift of the day, working our way up to a heavy set of 3 on drop catch bench, pairing that with the PVC drop catch, where we're really focusing on relaxing, contracting, pulling those arms back, not necessarily moving the PVC fast, but moving your arms fast, so bringing them all the way down and catching it before it hits your chest, and kind of on the way back up. You're catching it before it's all the way down. So your arm should be going back up on the way of catching it with the PVC. So you're moving your arms fast, trying to outperform gravity to get the PVC back. And it's just, I don't know, I find it a good, effective variation. Kind of works on coordination too. You got to coordinate both arms moving at the same time. All right, so instead of a traditional drop set with the bench, I'm going to go to push-ups, but not just regular push-ups. I picked these up from Yoakum. I think he was doing it on the bench, but I done with push-ups. He might have been doing push-ups before, but you can do it with any lift, really, any movement. So I'm going to do a slow lower push-up. I'm going to do like a countdown. I'm going to go 15 second. We're going to do, I can't remember I think I did 20 once and I was dead. So we're going to go 15 second down, 14 second down, 13 countdown all the way to 1, and see how that goes. So each rep is going to be a slow lower and explode back up, but we're going to go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, all the way down to 1. See if we can do it. So just a fun challenge, especially with push-ups, especially if you're not good at push-ups. Maybe not start at 15, maybe start at like 5 and work your way up to 15. We'll see how it goes. I haven't done these in a while. So again, challenge yourself. This is going to be my drop set again. Where the bench press, we lock everything in. The push-up just allows our shoulder blades to be a little bit more free. That's why I love push-ups. So if you're not doing push-ups, just start doing push-ups. It doesn't have to be these push-ups. Just do regular push-ups. If you can't do regular, elevate your hands, work your way, get some assisted ones. Just do push-ups. They're great for you. The body weight exercises have a place in your training. It's just about utilizing them and building that relative strength. So we'll start with 15. I'll work our way down, see how we go. The problem is that the math starts to get, once you watch the clock, it's like, oh, once I get to 12, am I going 12 seconds? So that's always a challenging part for me, is teaching you math and time as you're training as well. So let's get going. Hopefully this is on camera. Well, I don't know 0, so it's easy to go to 14. May sound easy, but these are brutal. We just hit 11. And the home stretch.
God. Oh, I don't know if those 2 and 1 second ones counted, but man. Oh, it was good until about, I got to like 8 seconds. I was trying to do the math. I think I did it really well, but if not, still get a pretty good effect. Got a good pump in the chest there. So try those out. Count down, slow lowers. Maybe not start at 15, especially with push-ups. You can do it with bench press, you can do it with lunges, you can do it with squats. You can do it with anything, like I said. But this is another way to challenge yourself. So now we're gonna head and do our drop catch rows.
And same thing, drop catches with the heavy weight prone here on the bench. And then we do the PVC. Again, opposite, just contracting. Don't let the PVC hit the ground. Moving the arms as fast as possible. Relax and contract. Then we mixed in our spine movement for the day, which was these swings again. Really like this. I might have had a little too low, but again, this helps get the shoulder mobility as well. So extending that spine as you're flying back, kind of like you're on a swing. And again, drop catches with the bicep curls. The high force day, a lot of drop catches. I've really been enjoying these this day, kind of a few weeks in a row here. We'll see what we do next week if we stick with it. But I've really been enjoying these. Then the PVC for the biceps as well, biceps and tries with the skull crushers here coming up. But again, bring those arms down to the side, try and catch the PVC before it falls to the ground. Again, your opponent here is gravity, so don't let gravity win. Move those arms fast, kind of isolating that joint. Then the tricep, the skull crushers, but people ask, what if you drop the bar on your head? Well, don't drop it on your head. Have it a little bit out above your head anyway, above your head, so you're not, if you do drop it, it's not going to fall right on your head, it'll fall to the floor. Then do the PVC as well, same thing. Let it go. Bring the hands down to the ears, the forehead, explode them back up. Again, relax, contract, explode. Work on fast, powerful movements. Again, when I first started these, wasn't coordinated, hit one side and the PVC would go flying. Same thing, hit the shoulders as well. Those polish off the shoulders, polish off the arms. The drop catch lateral raises. The dumbbells, these dumbbells are really awkward for it, for the lateral raises, and then the power blocks are, and then the tennis ball drop catches. So again, that fast action with the arms. So again, just a fun way. Again, I like this because it also helps. I've figured out it helps me with my peripheral vision. So you're not looking at one ball or the other. There I kind of peeked over because that, but again, it's just a different way to do things. You don't have to do heavy strength work all the time. Mix things up, make it more fun. This is how I keep my training more fun, and it just feels more athletic to me. And that's part of the whole Athlete for Life training. So, and we got to hit the rear delts. Again, baseball players, anyone, overhead athlete, anyone should really want to work on the upper back. It's a neglected part because we can't see it in the mirror. So we're always focused on our chest and the fronts of our shoulders, but hit the back as well. So that was the training for the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.